Easy there. Who easy?
Yeah.
Jamal, just how was the second day of training?
I thought today's camp was very good. I think the competitive nature was there, as always. Our guys are really locking into the foundation of our defense, looking to put the foot on the gas a little bit with the offense, playing with a lot more pace, quick decisions. It was a really good day.
How important is just this pace to like what you're trying to do offensively? I know like in terms of like possession counts, you guys run the clock. How important is it just to get more transition opportunities to play a little bit?
It's very big for us. I mean, you talk about a team that has advantages in different spaces, the size of Paulo, Franz, AB, Wendell. Like being able to play a lot faster allows advantages for them with finding the mismatch. And I think the faster we can play, the better it is for them as well. Easier shots, easier baskets.
What have you seen from him so far in camp? I know it's early, but really good.
I think his toughness, his voice has been very good. His ability to attack the basket, getting downhill, but the maturity level that he's shown, knowing exactly what's expected of him, being a high-level defender, getting out in transition and pushing the pace, getting downhill, but there's a level of confidence about him that we all are loving to see.
I do think Jason's kind of fitting in for the first couple of days. Wendell mentioned you can notice he's a confident player, and maybe like the shooting stood out most. What did you see?
The confidence level, that's what you want all these guys to have when they step into the building. There's a level of confidence in that. One, you belong here, but you've also put in the work to get here. Jace, embodies a lot of that. He's patient enough to wait his turn, no matter what, asks a lot of questions. But when he touches the floor, it's his speed that gives him the advantage. But then the other side of it is the basketball IQ and shooting. And he's not afraid to step into any moment.
We have a lot of young players who are trying to add something to their game or bring something new to the table. How do you go about integrating that into like what you see from them or what you want from them while they're still trying to kind of play a role and find their space?
Philip, I'd ask you which young players would young players like our young drafted rookies, that type?
No, like the kind of younger veteran types, like guys who are maybe adding a new dimension to their game, trying to still growing as young men.
Yeah, I really think that's some of the summertime work. It's conversations in the summer, what you need to be working on that benefits the team, and then when we hit season and we're trying to task like what's the best way to win games, how are we getting better every single day, then they may have to tone that summertime workout back to what exactly fits the team and what we need in these moments.
You worked with Joe and Shannon before, just to have them around a couple weeks of camp now. Is it kind of what you envision to have them being on your staff?
Absolutely. They've used their voices so much, and sometimes it's talking to the entire group. Sometimes it's just grabbing a guy to the side and communicating exactly what's needed and needs to be done and seen. So they are phenomenal additions to what we're doing because they also know how to talk to guys, be around guys, and they have a level of seriousness and focus as well as credibility to be able to these guys respond to.
I didn't get the chance to ask you this Monday or yesterday, but what does it mean to see Coach Tibbetts taking the Mercury to the WNBA?
Oh man, I wanted to give a shout out right away to Nate. Like he has done such a phenomenal job. I called him yesterday and I was just talking about how proud I am of him, but the way he's doing it, the way he's changed that environment, the women all talk about the joy that he brings to the game. I love how they defend. And they don't quit. That's a mark of a great coach. Is that they play so hard for him and for each other, and that's the environment that he and Nick have created over there.
For the guys that were with him while he was here, is there? I mean, I know everyone kind of watches basketball everywhere, but is there an excitement about what?
Oh, I mean, our coaching staff, we still throw him some stuff on the text chain here and there. We talk to him every once in a while when he's not too busy as a head coach. But yeah, there's a definite level of excitement. When he played in Chicago, I think there were some guys out there went to see him. I think when he went to Seattle, guys talked to him. So I just think it's great that that's what we've created here, that no matter when, no matter where, you're still part of this family, even when you've moved on to different situation.
Coach, along those same lines, you open up training camp practices a lot for college coaching staff.
Yeah.
Why is that a priority for you?
I think it's our duty within this game. This game has given us so much. It's provided us with blessings, and the things that it's done for me and this group, you always want to be able to give it back. And there really are no secrets in this thing. It's being able to share as much information as possible to help these guys be successful. I think you got to give back to the game that's given so much to us.
Did you get anything
out of it from a coaching standpoint?
I love being around these coaches because, there will be stories that they'll talk about with their program or their situation or what they've been through. You can learn a lot from that, and so you can apply it to what we're doing here with the Magic. No matter the situation, no matter the school, no matter the coach, you can learn something from everyone because it's the game of basketball. There's really nothing new under the sun, so you got to make sure you're reflecting and learning from the people that have either gone before you or they're going through the same thing that you are. Thank you all. Appreciate it. We'll see y'all.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What's up?
Anthony, through first 2 days of camp, how's it going? What stood out to you about Magic Camp so far?
It's going good. Just the same things we always preach: energy, effort, communication. I think those things are getting better every day, and we're doing a good job of it. So those 3 things.
What's it been like working with Tyus? You guys.
Uh-oh. Coach is coming, guys. Coach is coming. Oh, my bad. What we got? My fault.
Just what has it been like having Desmond and Tyus around maybe a couple days into camp now? Just what are they like?
Just really smart players that's easy to play with, and that's played in big games, got good leadership qualities, and it's just helpful to our young team that we have 2 dudes that, like I said, have played in those games, and they're pushing us. They're pushing us every day. So it's just a good added leadership to the team.
How is year 3 training camp different from last year?
I would say just a little more comfortable, a little more settled in. I feel like I know kind of what to expect and what's going on in training camp in the season. So just feeling more comfortable, feeling like I've been here before.
How have you kind of tried to showcase or show what you've added to your game over the course of the summer? Bring that to the training camp environment where you have a team and your role.
Yeah. I'll say just focusing on getting to the paint, being aggressive, just testing myself, seeing what I can do, trying to beat my man as much as I can. And then from there, making the right play, being aggressive to score or facilitate the right way. Those are just things I'm trying to do and things that they let me try to do in camp.
What stood out to you about Chase early on? As a rookie, you weren't that long.
Yeah. He's just a good player. Obviously his shot is what stands out the most. Really good shooter. Also just a really smart player. He knows when to cut. He knows what to look for when he has the ball. So just a smart guard that really knows how to play. He works hard and he's a good teammate. So it's all good things. Appreciate y'all.
Getting into mid-season.
Yeah.
Dell, 2 days in, how has training camp gone so far for you guys?
It's been great. Guys came in with in good shape. You can tell a lot of guys have put in a lot of work in the off season. As a whole, everybody's looking good. I think the best part is that no one has gotten injured. So I think that's probably the biggest plus, while still being able to get better and lock in on our standards for this team.
What have you noticed about Desmond and Tyus being around the team?
Man, they're going to make this team so much better. Desmond, obviously, how well he shoots the ball, I think is what is needed for our team, for us to take that extra step. But then just him as a person, he's a great communicator, great leader, uses his voice, and he brings the best out of everyone around him, man. I think that's something that, maybe not the first game of the season, but, come February, March, going into that postseason, he's gonna be a big help in terms of just, leading this team to going deeper in the playoffs. And then Tyus is just, old reliable. That's a guy that, when you need him to make the right play, knock down a shot, do the right things on the defensive end, he does those things. And he's also a great vocal leader. So those 2 guys are going to make this team so much better, and they just make it so much easier for everyone around them.
You said old reliable, not old and reliable.
No, not old and reliable, no. He is in year 11, though, so he is creeping up there, but I don't think he's 30 yet, so he's good.
Wow, Wendell, have you noticed anything different maybe about the first couple practices that are different from years past?
Not really. I mean, except for the newer faces on the coaching staff and with the players. Other than that, the standard is the standard still of being the best, the grittiest, the nastiest defensive team we can be. And when we add those players and coaches now, the offense is going to be a lot better. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's different. I think it's just different faces for sure.
kind of showcase what you wanted to add and what you wanted to bring to this team, something different and new, but still kind of play the role that they're supposed to? How do you integrate those pieces?
When you get those opportunities, don't turn them down. Make or miss. You want to make sure coaching staff, teammates, even I think more importantly teammates understand what you can do for this team. I think that's the biggest thing is just when you do get those opportunities, do it. No matter if it's a turnover, you miss it, you make it. Like your teammates will start to understand like the way you play, especially since we got some new faces on the team. I think that's very important so that come game time they understand what you're going to do.
Is there any coach with guys outside to bring that new element to pushing maybe the
Absolutely, and that's the beauty of this team is that a lot of guys on this team have strengths that sometimes when they get in those opportunities they just don't do it. Maybe because they're not comfortable, maybe because they don't want to mess up. But guys like myself, Desmond, that's when Tyus even comes into play, where they're like, "Yo, you good? Like, you look good doing it. It may not win in this time, but we know that what you're capable of." So, it's definitely a great encouragement of pushing the other teammates into doing the things that they worked on throughout the offseason.
When Anthony Black's playing aggressive on both ends, how much does that help you guys? How much can he change things?
When AB is on his game, in my opinion, he's one of the best guards in this league. Like when he's playing carefree, mind-free, not saying careless, but when he's just flowing and relying on his strengths, getting downhill, attacking the basket, shooting open threes, not turning them down. AB is a tough guard. He's tough to guard for anybody, and anyone else would say that on this team. Coaching staff included. So when AB is just playing his game, he's very, very hard to guard. Makes it easier for everyone around him too. His confidence. A lot of, in my opinion, a lot of rookies when they come into the league, it's kind of tough for them because they're trying to find their way. But one thing I love about Jace is that he came in and he's showing what he can bring to this team, and we're all just accepting it. He's a fantastic player and he's also a fantastic learner. When he's wrong, he's looking for advice, and when he's right, he's gonna talk his stuff. So I love it. I love his competitiveness, and he's just gonna make it easier for everyone too on this team.
High school jersey retired. What did that mean to you?
Oh man, that meant a lot. Now being removed from high school now, 10 years, being able to go back see all my old coaches, teammates, classmates, kind of all rally together and kind of honor that day for me, it meant a lot. It just meant a lot, just to have everyone there. So, yeah. Yeah.
What does that mean to you guys that work with him, just to see him have this success quickly and get that team?
Oh man, Nate Dogg is a treasure, man. He's done so much for this team in terms of just the biggest thing, in my opinion, that he brought to this team is just instilling confidence in everyone. You can kind of tell even when you watch the Phoenix Mercury. Everybody plays carefree on that team. Everybody plays free, play open, play to their strengths, and then they lock up on the defensive end. So, it's amazing. His first year coaching, he's now in the finals. It's a beautiful thing, and I wish him nothing but the best. Hopefully, he get him a ring early, for sure. Yep. Appreciate y'all.
Any opportunities after this year?
Nah, facts.